Steph, you know, he used the word great yesterday here in San Francisco at the conference that we, of course, were broadcasting live from when he talked about demand. But, you know, Josh spoke about more broadly the semis, which were one of the weakest parts of this market. It led to the feeling that there was a lack of stability with the technology trade. But here we go, week to date, you know, Broadcom, for example, is up 20% this week. That's better than NVIDIA. Marvell's up 13.5%, AMD 11.5%, Taiwan Semi 9%. You want to look at the foundation of where the stability feels like it's coming from? Look no further than the semis.
Right, and Scott, I think that has to do with the fact that across the board, and all the names you just mentioned, and then a whole host of others, they all beat earnings. They all grew total revenues at the minimum. AMD was the weakest, and it was up 10% in terms of revenues. But you had across the board Qualcomm and Lam Research and TSMC. I mean, the numbers were phenomenal. And Broadcom also was pretty phenomenal. Their AI business in their quarter grew threefold year over year. Their VMware business is growing $4 billion on a revenue run rate basis. Those two pieces within Broadcom represent over 50% of total revenues. And then add on, at Goldman Conference, they're very, very bullish about their business, and they're reiterating all kinds of great targets. I mean, their AI business at the beginning of this year, Scott, was $7.5 billion. That was their target for the full year in AI. They're now at $12 billion. I mean, that's just, these numbers are crazy. They're great. And so for me, when it fell last Friday, 10%, on Monday I added to it. I added again to it yesterday because I don't think it's fully appreciated, because I think everybody gives all the credit in the world to NVIDIA, which they should. It's a wonderful company, been a great stock, but there are other names to play as well, especially when I don't think it is as appreciated in the marketplace. And I have a cyclical driver on top of AI and VMware. I have their cyclical businesses, right? Networking and broadband and storage. That is actually at a trough. And I think, based on the last two quarters, that business seeing order growth of 20% in each quarter, that bodes well for next year and the earnings power on top of this other momentum. So to me, that's the one that I have been betting on. It's done well for me. It's up 94% in the past year. So I have definitely a lot of exposure in this theme, and I just think this one is the bet that I'm going with.
Amy, you got the NASDAQ this week up 4.5%. It's far and away the leader out of the major averages because of what we're talking about.
Yep. And I wouldn't be surprised if it continues. I agree. There's a lot of momentum, especially when you hear Jensen Huang speak. You just get excited. He sounds rational. He sounds confident. Competent and confident. So it can continue. I mean, where I would worry sort of going is when we get back into earnings season. And last earnings season wasn't particularly great when we so it sort of runs up into the news, and then if you hear something about capital spending that isn't quite as robust, or the numbers that have to come in terms of AI growth and revenue growth for some of the hyperscalers, that's when we'll get some more data. But that's actually a month away, so this can continue for a little bit.